Hi guys, today I would like to show you this book. It's a handbook on how to use the internet and it was written in 1996. Back in 1996 I wasn't even on the internet yet, but I thought it would be fun to share some of the wisdom in this book with you guys. I do think it's rather useful. It explains quite a few things related to the internet. There are definitions in here. There are quite a few stuff in here that I had completely forgotten about or that I've never even heard of. If we take a look at the famous browsers, for instance, they mention Yahoo, Excite, CUYW3 Catalog, Web Crawler, Lycos, Enet, Galaxy and World Wide Web Worm. I only know about 2 or 3 of the entire list. But they also add blue boxes with warnings in them, as for instance, and I'll translate this from Dutch. Sightseeing on the World Wide Web is extremely fascinating. Your computer screen literally becomes a window on the world. An hour or two of surfing will be over in no time. You'll be tempted to just keep on going the entire night long. That is not a problem. Until you get your first telephone bill, 1 hour a day on the internet could cost you up to 1,000 Belgian francs. Belgian francs don't even exist anymore. We have euros now. If you think this is too much, you might need a few tips. It's better if you already know what you're looking for. So try to formulate your search request as good as you can. Narrow it down. Try to think about the steps that you might need to get to the information that you want, and do all of this offline. They also suggest you draft your emails beforehand instead of having to think about what it is that you want to write when you're already online. The 90s were fun. Going on the internet back in the day was such a wonderful yet scary experience. Once in a while I think back on the moment we had to wait over 5 minutes to get on the internet in the first place. It would make this sound whenever it tried to connect to the internet, and it took forever. And once I was on the internet, my family wasn't able to use the phone anymore, so that was very inconvenient. I remember telling my sisters they couldn't go on the internet because it was so crazy expensive and they would waste all that money, which was a very good strategy apparently, because they never really wanted to be on the internet, so I could have their internet time. I was a bad sister, wasn't I? Then again, karma. I'm an internet addict now, so I guess I had it coming. Chapter 7 is my favourite chapter. It's about internet for teenagers. It has, once again, a blue warning, and it says, internet can be a useful tool. Don't get sucked in too much into this hype. Only a select few make money on the internet, and they are the ones preaching the loudest. Don't listen to all those so-called internet gurus. They claim the internet to be an alternative for the real world. They see themselves as the pioneers for a cyber-utopia. And while the internet can be very useful, we shouldn't forget that it's just a hype and it might blow over. Isn't that extremely cute? Like, the person who wrote this must feel like a complete idiot now. So that were a few things that stood out to me. I guess we all have our internet stories. If you like, you could share them in the comments. Bye guys!